Digestive system. Today we will be learning how the digestive system works, what are the parts of the digestive system, and what are the functions of the digestive system. I'm showing you over here a diagram of the digestive system, and it clearly states all of the parts and organs of the digestive system. Now, the function of the digestive system is to digest and absorb food and then excrete the waste products with the help of the liver, gallbladder, pancreas, small intestine, and the large intestine, and of course, rectum. Now, each of these organs plays a vital, and they all have a specific role in the digestive system. And the digestive system converts the foods we eat into their simplest forms, like glucose, which is also classed as sugars, amino acids, and they make up protein, or fatty acids that make up fat. The esophagus. The esophagus is the organ that food travels through to reach the stomach for further digestion. While the primary function of the esophagus is to allow for the passage of material from the mouth and the throat to the stomach. It is also a means by which material may be expelled from the body, from the stomach, and out the mouth in cases of vomiting, irritation, and at times when the gag reflex is initiated. The mouth. Your mouth is part of your digestive and respiratory system, and we will be looking at respiratory systems in another video in more detail. And this helps you with daily functions like eating, speaking, and breathing. Taking care of your mouth can keep you healthy and reduce your risk for a wide range of dental and medical conditions. But the mouth is the entry to the digestive tract, and that's a long tube of organs from the mouth to the anus that food travels through. The mouth also is the entry to the organs that allow breathing, called the respiratory tracts. So sometimes germs in the mouth can lead to diseases throughout the body. Your stomach. Your stomach's purpose is to digest food and send it to your small intestine. And it has three functions: temporarily store food, contract and relax to mix and break down food, produce enzymes and other specialized cells to digest food. The food we eat is broken down in the stomach by the enzyme pepsin and other digestive juices. The acid in our stomach is important because it helps us to digest our food, and it also kills bacteria that may be present in our food. The acid in our stomach is called hydrochloric acid, and you can also class this as HCl. H is hydrogen and Ci means chloric. The small intestine. Now, the small intestine helps to further digest food coming from the stomach. It absorbs nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, and fats, proteins and water from food so they can be used by the body. The small intestine is part of the digestive system. The primary function of the small intestine is to break down food, absorb nutrients, extract water, and move food along the GI tract. The colon. Now, the colon removes water and some nutrients is digested food. The remaining material, solid waste called stool, moves through the colon, is stored in the rectum, and leaves the body through the anus. And the colon is also part of the digestive system. The large intestine. If food moves through the large intestine too quickly, it will not have sufficient time to absorb water, which will result in the passage of watery stool or diarrhea in some cases. By contrast, when food residue remains in the large intestine for an extended period of time, too much water can be absorbed, and the large intestine has three primary functions, which is absorbing water and electrolytes, producing and absorbing vitamins, and forming and propelling feces toward the rectum for elimination. The cecum. The main functions of the cecum are to absorb fluids and salts that remain after completion of intestinal digestion and absorption, and to mix its contents with a lubricating substance, mucus. The internal wall of the cecum is composed of a thick mucous membrane through which water and salts are absorbed. The appendix. The entire digestive tract helps with our immune system, but some scientists and doctors think the appendix may be a place for our body to store certain healthy types of gut bacteria that otherwise can be altered or changed during intestinal illness or with overuse of antibiotics. The rectum. Now, the rectum is the lower part of the large intestine that connects to the sigmoid colon, and it is about 15 centimeters and 6 inches long. And it releases waste from the colon and store it until it passes out of the body through the anus. I've got some questions for you, and I call this inquiry time. Remember, you can always pause the video or skip back to see if you got any clues from the videos. The question in regard to: what does the large intestine do? What does the small intestine do? What does the esophagus do? And what the digestive system breaks down. If you'd like to challenge yourself, ask this question to yourself: how many meters long is an adult's digestive system? And I'll just let you know that this video does not mention how long an adult's digestive system is, so you have to find out yourself. I'll give you a few seconds. Remember, you can always pause the video or skip back. Okay. Now, the large intestine absorbs water from the food and the water we drink and eat. The small intestine absorbs nutrients from the food. Like I said, the large intestine absorbs water from the food and water we drink and eat, whereas the small intestine absorbs all the nutrients from the food and water we drink and eat. Now, the esophagus takes food from the mouth. When you chew your food, you leave it in your mouth, and your esophagus takes that food out from the mouth and delivers it all the way to the digestive system. Now, the digestive system breaks down. What does it actually break down? The digestive system converts, meaning as changes, the foods we eat into their simplest forms, like glucose, meaning sugars, amino acids that make up protein, or fatty acids that make up fats. You will always get all these answers from my PowerPoint slides, which you can find in this video. Now, the challenge question is: how many meters long is an adult's digestive system? And that is 9 meters long. And if you want to challenge yourself really, really well, it would have been 30 feet long and 9 meters long. But the question is being specific. So how many meters long is an adult's digestive system, which is 9 meters long? I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to this video. and we will give you some more videos later on. Thank you.